you. Thank you. I love Me Too. It's Friday, so you know what that means. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He's the only member of The Man Show who still qualifies. Comedian and host of The Adam Carolla Show, Adam Carolla. She was a cheerleader for the Oakland Raiders and has the stitches to prove it. Co-host of Outnumbered, Emily Campagno. He cracks his knuckles before prostate exams. Chief Patient Officer at the wellness company, Dr. Drew Pinsky. And she even got expelled from homeschooling. New York Times bestselling author, Fox News contributor, Cat 2. All right, before we get to some news stories, let's do this. Yeah.
Greg's Leftovers.
We got some good ones.
Mmm.
Yeah, it's Leftovers, where I read the jokes we didn't use this week, and as always, it's my first time reading them, so if they suck, we'll slather Joe Mackey in gravy and tie him to Katie Porter's bed. So tomorrow is Bill and Hillary Clinton's 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh, my God.
Bill already made plans, dinner, dancing, some passionate lovemaking, and then home to Hillary. New York AG Letitia James was indicted on charges of mortgage fraud. Her lawyers say she could... Oh, thank you. Her lawyer said she could get house arrest if they can decide which one. President Trump is promoting his new Fight, Fight, Fight line of wristwatches. Not to be outdone, Joe Biden is promoting his new Help, Help, Help line of life alerts. Could have stopped there, I guess. It's day 10 of the government shutdown. Seriously, can we get some ice over there? Nancy Pelosi is starting to spoil. Oh. President Trump had his second physical of the year at Walter Reed Medical Center, and according to Trump, it was sold out. Researchers say dogs will probably never learn to speak due to their anatomical limitations. Oh, yeah? We'll explain this. I know, it's easy. Too easy. Houston's mayor denied rumors that a serial killer is running rampant after 16 dead bodies have been found in bayous this year, blaming it instead on homeless people throwing their dead friends into the water. Oof. Damn, why didn't I think of that, said one woman. The worst fire in California history is now being blamed on an arsonist named Jonathan Rinderknecht. But liberals claim his name is actually German for climate change. Europe will soon force vegan products to stop using names that make them sound like meat. For instance, vegan sausage will now be called a carrot. In the last 2 years, the number of senior citizens ending up in the hospital for cocaine use has skyrocketed. You can always tell when a senior citizen is using coke, they're driving the speed limit. Joy Behar celebrated her 83rd birthday by joking that, quote, her holes are dried up. I know, the comment was so disgusting, her co-hosts could barely finish their buckets of chum. And finally, Taylor Swift's new album features a song called Wood, which is rumored to be about Travis Kelce's genitalia. She also claims that her hit song, Shake It Off, is what she says to Travis when he sees her naked. Unnecessarily mean. My favorite. All right. So the Nobel Peace Prize was just announced, and surprise, Trump didn't win. Yeah, you're shocked, right? Yeah, next you're going to tell me Katie Porter gets her lunch at the animal shelter. And yeah, the deadline for nominations was months ago, but they could have made an exception because some previous presidents certainly won it for doing a lot less than Trump did. Think about it. Barack Obama, he won it before he even sat down to pee in the White House bathroom. Jimmy Carter, the only way he could get hostages back is if he traded more hostages. Woodrow Wilson, he promised to keep America out of World War I, then immediately got us into World War I. Most of his second term was served by his wife after being incapacitated by a stroke. Sound familiar, huh? Little Woodrow Wilson humor. Of course, there's Al Gore, who wasn't president, but he claimed we'd all be dead and underwater by now, when that's only true if you got a ride home from Ted Kennedy. Yeah, too soon. Meanwhile, there's Trump. He brokered peace deals between Israel and Hamas, India and Pakistan, Serbia, Kosovo, Egypt and Ethiopia, Cambodia and Thailand, Congo and Rwanda. And even as we speak, he's trying to get Ilhan and her brother to renew their vows. Beautiful. Beautiful. And you want real peace? Even our southern border is calmer. Under Trump, illegal crossings hit a 55-year low. That's the peace you can measure in reduced crime and drugs not killing your cousin. So even though Trump may not get the prize, he is our prize. Because when he wins, we win. That's because his own personal goals to be great align with America's. We want to be great too. It would be far different if that wasn't the case. When a leader's personal aims don't match the country's. What's that like? Well, you lived through it. Biden's goals had nothing to do with ours, which is why Hunter never had to work, Dr. Jill ran the show, and his staff worried that men might be pregnant if they missed their period. But Trump's not that way. When he's in charge, so are you. He creates clear lines. You please him, you prosper. You cross him, you're screwed. So suddenly you get peace deals you'd never think were possible because you don't want to piss this guy off. Just ask Soleimani, the Houthi pirates, Iran, or the cartels. But save your breath because they no longer produce any. That's Trump's persuasion, a peacemaker until you piss him off. Then you wake up with a horse in your bed or a cow in your Irish pub. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Never fails, does it? And yeah, maybe Trump would like to have the Peace Prize, but he doesn't need it. Real success in life doesn't come from awards handed out by globalists in some irrelevant European state. It comes from having the greatest comeback in American politics, which is why we decided to give Trump something far better than the Nobel Peace Prize.
Congratulations, President Donald Trump. You're the winner of the biggest, baddest, most peaceful prize you losers have ever seen.
So, Mr. P, you may not get a shiny trophy from elites, but you're getting something better, a thumbs up from America, which is a distinctly different finger than the one we're giving those asshats in Norway. Adam, always a pleasure to have you here. I feel like I know you. No, do you find it kind of fun to see Trump never getting the recognition that he deserves, even though he just keeps doing stuff that none of these other clowns could do?
I think in a way it's the sort of badge of honor, like it brings more notoriety to him. But also, do these awards even mean anything anymore? Mm-hmm. You know, after Obama and Gore, it's like, what if you won the Heisman the year after they gave it to Larry Flint?
Yes.
But it's that way with the Academy Awards. Like, they gave the best motion picture to Moonlight.
Yeah.
And now what?
Yes, that's true. That was an overrated film.
Completely.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm stuck on that Taylor Swift Wood song thing because I had a girlfriend years ago that broke up with me and then wrote a song called Chapstick. And I thought it was... Anyway, I'm now devastated.
Yes. Emily? This is a nice thing. They gave the prize to Venezuela's opposition leader, and she dedicated the prize to Trump.
Yeah, and she acknowledged and expressed gratitude for him supporting her in her endeavor, which I think speaks to the fact that unlike those that argue he's an isolationist, he's actually has his hands in everything and is showing support for freedom everywhere. And no, he does not need this award. No one needs it to know that he has made history. Obama was awarded it 9 months after taking office, as you point out, before he even sat down to pee. I got the joke. But it was aspirational, right? He was given the award for promotion of nuclear non-proliferation and a new climate of diplomacy. He hadn't actually done anything. And the irony, the sad, horrific, fatal irony, is that actually it led to more nukes. It led to destabilization and aggression and ISIS rearing its ugly head, and everything in that aftermath of him getting this peace award was anything but. But then you enter in Trump, who started this with the Abraham Accords. And that was built on economic stability and intelligence sharing and tourism thriving. And that is still present today between Israel and all of these Arab countries. It wasn't a flash in the pan. It wasn't a comment made like Biden did where he said, the guns have gone down in Gaza. Well, now they have, 2 years later, thanks to President Trump. So back in the day, in 2009, the Finland Awards, it based on hope. But now we know who's actually making history, and that's President Trump.
Wow. Emily. A little hard on Obama there, calling him a war criminal like that.
And the awards have been downgraded from Finland now.
Yeah.
But listen, this is the Trump effect writ large. What has happened to mainstream media? Trump has diminished their reputation. The same thing. It's not just that if he followed Larry Flint, is he has actually changed reality. The Nobel Prize doesn't mean anything because of this. It's like they're afraid of him. They don't want to give it to him. He's not a man of integrity or whatever their nonsense was. But the reality is they've shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, you know what it's like? It's like the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Yep.
That was remember how elitist that was, and everybody would get all dressed up and go, and then Trump just said, I'm not going. Screw you guys, and then it just collapsed.
Yeah, he changes reality.
Yeah, he changes
Scott
reality.
Adams keeps reminding you and me that reality has shifted.
Yeah.
And maybe there'll be a new award that he'll invent, and that'll have more status.
I just did.
You just did it. Well,
Yeah.
No, that's right. Listen, that's what I thought when I saw that little video.
Yeah. He has to come to this show for us to present it, though. I'm not going to Mar-a-Lago again. Kat, it is amazing that Hitler brings peace.
God.
No.
That's where you're going for my question?
No, but I mean, this is a guy that was supposed to be Hitler, and he's bringing peace to the Middle East. He got the Jews and Hamas to like agree. Who knows what's going to happen after? It's phase one. But wasn't he the threat to the planet? And now he's just knocking out peace deals.
Yeah, well, this reminds me of, so like I said yesterday, Obama got the Peace Prize based on vibes, right?
Yeah.
Like the little bumper stickers with the O is a peace sign. Those bumper stickers literally got him a Peace Prize. They were like, oh, have you seen the bumper stickers? Let's give it to this guy.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of you ever know somebody who's really, 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 really smiley and sweet and friendly, but she's actually the biggest bitch in the world?
Yes. Yeah, Ainsley
It's
Earhart.
like that. Come on.
I'm kidding.
Nice. She's so nice.
I am. She's
so nice.
The joke is she's actually really nice.
She's so nice.
She's really nice.
But then,
But Harris Faulkner? No, just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Versus a person who's rougher around the edges, but maybe is actually like I'm actually not a bitch. I just look like one.
Yeah, that's true.
Good quick question. Speaking of that, are you taking us to a rave after this show or something? What's going on
outfit?
here?
I am actually. I'm kidnapping you, bag over your head. We're gonna
All
go
right,
to a rave.
let's do it.
Wow. We should keep that personal stuff off the show.
Oh, sorry. We are not on a break yet?
Yeah,
Sorry.
we have 5 million people at home, Dr. Drew.
I honestly, after Obama gets it, it's like, well, what? He didn't do anything. It was all just based on this. He still will get credit. Trump will still get credit of some kind for seeing this. People see that this happened. Hopefully it works out.
But you know what? The same people who write the history books are the same people that hate Trump. So that it will, over time, will become something completely different.
How much longer are we going to have books?
That is true. Finally, we're getting rid of those things. Why couldn't that happen when I was a kid?
Oh, I know.
We had to read books.
Well, listen, what happened to COVID? My kids didn't go to school for 2 years. That would have been the best thing that ever happened to me.
I know. Why can't we get some kind of global disease? Ugh, it's so unfair.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.